Hi, I'm Spicy Steve.
And I'm Tasty Trish.
And we're down here at Vancouver's Merit Kitchens, where we're using this wonderful facility to do some great home cooking for you. Now, eggplant is something that some people sort of cringe at and others absolutely love. Well, we're going to do a fried Indian eggplant dish for you that is using small Japanese eggplants. It is absolutely yummy. It's almost like a fried brinjal, as they call it in Malaysia. It's sautéed, and then it's mixed with Indian spices. So it's something that you find from India, you find it in Southeast Asia, and no matter where you find it, it's tasty, right?
Oh, I love it.
So what's the first step we need here?
First of all, what we've done is we've cut the eggplant into this size so that when we fry it won't break up too much. Don't do it diagonally. What we're going to add to this is some turmeric, just to give it the color, some salt, give it a good mix.
So the turmeric's going to give its color as well as a little bit of flavor. And this dish, incidentally, was introduced to us because we're always trying to bring new dishes to you. And a lot of the dishes that we have recipes on our website are from friends and family and explorations we've made in Asia. And we actually had our friend Mary Pereira, one of Trish's oldest friends, who's a South Indian from Malaysia, from Johor Bahru, came up with her husband Joseph to visit. And we were all sitting around and we just had an Indian meal, home cook, everyone sort of chipped in. She made this dish and I went, oh, this is to die for. I said, Trish, were you watching Mary make it? And she said, yeah. Then next night we had it again. And it was after they left it was delicious. So this is one that's on our repertoire of regulars now.
And we love eggplant.
We love eggplant.
In any shape and form.
Yeah, well, me particularly, I must say, a lot of European eggplant I've often found has that tartness sometimes that, you know, affects your stomach and gives you that bit of heartburn. I find that the Japanese eggplants don't have that same issue. They don't have to salt them like you do the big European ones. So this is what we're using here is a Japanese eggplant.
What we're going to do is we're going to fry, shallow fry it.
So we're not deep frying, but we do have a fair bit of oil in there because we do want to coat them liberally, and we want them to get really crisp and softened.
Basically, we want to brown it and not too soft, and then take it out.
Now, what was the reason Mary said again for keep cutting them this shape? It was to keep their texture, wasn't it? Their body or their shape.
Otherwise, they'll be mushy.
Yeah, because if you do it in long strips, you expose more of the open part of the eggplant versus these rounds, half rounds, and you're going to have it go a lot more mushy, basically. So this is going to give you much more body to the dish.
Is it high?
Yeah. Oh no, I'll put it up to high. A little bit more oil. Touch more oil. You see the nice color in this dish, though? You've already got the purple of the eggplant. You've got the yellow of the turmeric. It's actually fairly simple at this stage, but we have more ingredients to go into it. And we want to cook these for about 3 to 5 minutes.
Until they're brown.
I'd say 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So let's let them cook for a moment, and then we'll come right back. Okay. So once we've crisped these up so that they're nicely browned and soft around the edges, but crisp, if you know what I mean, you have a look here. Basically take these out, and Trisha's, you're going to quickly pat those dry. So you notice we still have shape. We haven't gone all soft on these. We're going to add our other ingredients. And one of the ingredients we're going to add is curry leaves. And this is an ingredient that I love to work with. Very common in South Indian cooking. And it's called a curry leaf. It has a very pungent smell, and that's why it's called curry leaf. But it's not what curry is made from. Curry is just a mixture of different spices. Go ahead, Trish, and add those. And these are basically thrown in whole in oil and toasted, the curry leaves, or they're put into a dish early. So a dish can actually have curry leaves thrown into the middle part of the dish, and at the very end, toasted curry leaves with mustard seeds in that or shallots to finish off a dish drizzled over. Lovely dish to work with. So we've got in there, black mustard seeds have gone in. Yep, they're popped.
Okay.
Yep, we're on high.
Here goes the onion.
Red onion.
Shallots, onions, whatever you have. Garlic.
Bit more oil in there. And then you've got the smell of the mustard seeds coming through and the lovely red onions. But next we're going to put in the curry leaves, which have been chopped up and taken off the stem. Okay, you just pull them right off the stem like that. Can I throw extras in?
Sure.
I love them. Okay, I'm just going to shred these up. When you break them up, that pungency comes through.
Oh, I love curry leaves.
Just a great ingredient. Now, you can go in Vancouver down Main Street to Little India and get these, and you can get them in some of the other stores in Surrey and some of the specialty markets in Chinatown and elsewhere are starting to carry curry leaves. But sometimes you can be in a hurry to get them, and they're out of it everywhere just because the shipments haven't come in, and other times they're available all over. Here goes the eggplant. This is a yummy dish.
Can you stir it while
Yeah, I'll stir it. Let's get everything mixed in.
Last ingredient is chili powder.
So we're using not fresh chili, we're using a dry chili powder in here. Whoa, I can feel that chili powder coming up. And that's going to add that extra special bite to it. My wife is a little heavy-handed on the chili. So here we go. We've got the chili in here. And you can always lower the chili down. If you don't want to have it too hot, you can cut that down. You've also got the strong flavor of the curry leaves, the red chili, and there you have fried Indian-style eggplant, or brinjal as we call it in Malaysia, and that is a lovely dish to put as a side dish or just eat plain with rice. For Shaw TV, I'm Spicy Steve down at Merritt Kitchens.
And I'm Tasty Trish.
For recipes and information on cooking classes, visit spicysteve.com.